Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the first golden gun in Max Payne 3. There's only one golden gun in this level. There's usually two. There's usually two golden guns in each level, but like in some cases there's three. Chapter 4, I think, and Chapter 13 are good examples. But yeah, so this is like right after you get downstairs after the party is attacked. And basically you're gonna have to worry about you're gonna kill those guys, and instead of going into the other room, you're gonna just walk straight forward to get to this glass window, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the golden gun in chapter 1. So like this is after you get off that elevator, after you've saved Fabiana, Bronco, his wife. But you're going to walk straight forward, from the elevator, and you're gonna like cut off to the right a little bit, and then you're gonna go behind these beams right here. Okay, so this is going to be the final piece for the golden gun in chapter 1, and this is after you have the first shootout in the garage and you open the gate. So you're gonna walk straight forward. You're just gonna go all the way to the other side of the garage, and you're gonna cut off to the right, and it's going to be right here.
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
Right after you jump out the window.
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toe.
But yeah, this is like right after you jump out the window and have that slow motion shootout. But you're going to turn around and you're going to jump onto the DJ booth. And this is the first gun of the level. It's a 38 Revolver. And then you're just gonna go upstairs and basically circle around to get the first piece of the second gun. It's gonna be behind this bar. First gun in chapter 2, nothing but the second best. But like this is like going to be in that like I think it's meant to be a bar. But like you're going to come in here, and you're gonna cut off to the left, and you're gonna go up these stairs. But you're gonna climb up the stairs, and you're gonna go to this door, and you're going to end up in this DJ booth right here.
If I was gonna.
Okay, so this is going to be the second part of the second golden gun in chapter 2. So this is going to be like in that restaurant area, like restaurant type area. But you're going to circle around.
This wasn't the time to be second guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
You're gonna circle around, and it's going to be you're going to circle around, and you're gonna end up in here. And it's where it would be. Okay, so this is going to be the third golden piece for the second golden weapon in chapter 2, nothing but the second best. So this is like right after you get off the helipad, after you were protecting Giovanna with that sniper. But after you come down the stairs, you're going to break off to the right, and you're gonna go inside of this room right here, and it's going to be on the floor. Okay, so this is going to be the third and final piece for the first golden weapon in chapter 2. Nothing but the second best. So like this is like you're gonna come onto the sign, and basically you're just gonna walk all the way to the opposite end from where you start, and you're going to circle around, and it's going to be right here behind the last letter part of the first golden weapon in chapter 3, Just Another Day at the Office. So basically, this is right after you get off that elevator and you start interrogating that guy.
Come on, let's move.
But you're gonna go into this back room right here. You know where the guy would be. So just.
It suddenly hit me that this bloodbath was probably being recorded in HD. The Galatians would be making more than the sports pages tomorrow morning.
So this is where it would be.
Max, come here.
But this is going to be the first part of the second golden gun in the level. Basically, another day at the office. This is in chapter 3. But this is after you get in that shootout with those guys. Like it's after the cutscene where one of the gang members is executed. But you're going to turn around and you're going to come like right here. Okay, so this is going to be the second part of the first gun. This is in chapter 3, another day at the office, and this is like right after you you kill the sniper, and you jump out the window, and you just drop down. So you're gonna come to these stairs, and you're gonna just walk down them, and you're gonna just walk all the way down. You're going to turn left, and it's going to be at like right there. But this is going to be the final piece for the first weapon of the chapter 3.
It was time to get out of this Hall of Fame before somebody added my face to the wall.
But this is going to the final piece for the first weapon in chapter 3, another day at the office. But
what was I doing back here? This wasn't the time to be admiring a bunch of overpaid heroes I'd never even heard of.
This is after you.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is after you clear out this stadium or whatever. But you're going to cut into this little room right here, and it's going to be in this chair. This is going to be the second piece for the second golden weapon in chapter 3, just another day at the office. This is like after you ride up that service elevator and you get to the top of the stands. But you're gonna just walk down all of these stairs. There's gonna be some guys here. You're gonna get to the bottom. You're gonna turn to the left. And you're gonna circle around, and it's going to be right here.
Is that what you call running?
This is going to be the final piece for the second golden weapon in in chapter 3, the another day at the office. But it's going to be kill those douchebags. But you're going to basically come all the way to the top of these bleachers, and you're going to come to the end right here, and it's going to be right here. Yeah, but this is in chapter 4. Anybody can buy me a drink. This is like right after you shoot the mob kit, but this is going to be there's actually 3
front door. Of course, we were trapped in here. The only way out was through the back, exactly where they wanted us. The bar held a lot of memories for me. Most of them fuzzy, but memories nonetheless. This looked like goodbye.
There's actually 3 weapons in this level, but you're gonna come near the front door, and you're going to pick it up. This is the
I've
first
gotten
part.
into my share of bar fights, but that night made me wish for any one of those. It ain't often you get nostalgic for getting your ass kicked by 6 sailors on shore leave.
But the second piece is going to be, this is still for the first weapon, but the second piece is going to be up here,
Maybe I wanted to die there, amongst the empty bottles and my slept-in clothes. When you write your life into a tragedy, events don't always follow suit.
But yeah, second part right here. Pick it up.
You, my friend, are computer!
But this is the final piece for the first weapon. You know, after you, this is in chapter 4. Anybody could buy me a drink. Basically, so like after you go out of the basement of the bar and you know you kill the guys that are basically lounging, that are standing beside the cars, you're going to go back down the
I thought
stairs.
about saying the cops, but this was no time for bad jokes.
Chapter 4, anybody can buy me a drink, and this is in Max's apartment. So like, instead of going out into the hallway, you're going to go over to the couch, and it's going to be on the left side of it. Alright, this is going to be the first part of the third weapon. It's after Brewer. He's like
Rent was going to have to be lowered in the building. That was something the tenants committee could thank me for.
He was the crazy guy that like blew himself up. But you're going to
up and out, scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
But basically, instead of going up these stairs, you're going to turn into this little room right here, and it's going to be right here. Second part of the second golden gun. So after you get out of the apartments, like you come to the roof. Hold on, dash it. After you get out of the apartments and basically you come to the roof, you're going to turn around, you're going to go behind the door. It's going to be right here. And this is the second part of that shotgun. Of the third gun. And it's right after that water tower you were, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Shut up, Passos. Basically, the second part of the third weapon after the water tower falls and you kill those guys, instead of following Passos, you're going to turn, you're going to climb up here. Climb, Max. You're gonna climb that, and you're gonna go all the way over here. And it's going to be like right behind or right on to the side of this little fire escape, I think it would be called. Is going to be the third part of the second golden gun, and this is in the like the destroyed apartment building. Like it's on the top floor. But so you're going to come up here. You need to take cover, and it's like right as you come up here, you just need to turn around and go around this. Shut up. Basically, you go around, and it's right here. So this is going to be the final part of the final weapon, or the final golden gun in chapter 4.
How's this go?
Anybody can buy me a drink. So you're going to this is after you drop into that shop or garage or whatever you want to call it, and you're going to go into this little office area, and it's going to be right here. This is going to be the first golden piece for the first golden weapon in chapter 5, alive if not exactly well. So you're going to come out of that warehouse type area, and you're going to come across these three guys, and it's like this thing of crates. But you're going to go off to the right. You're going to go off to the right, and you're going to climb up, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the second, or this is going to be the first piece for the first golden gun in Chapter 5, alive if not exactly well. So, this is going to be like right after you basically, right after you find the chair Fabiano was meant to be sitting in. So you're just going to walk straight. So you're going to walk out
I could hear
like
drilling
you're just
through
going
the wall. It sounded more like boat hull than bone, but I needed to be sure.
You're just gonna walk straight until like you get to this wall right here, and then you're gonna turn to the right. It's gonna be up against this fence. Okay, so this is going to be the third piece for the first golden gun in Chapter 5, alive if not exactly well. So this is like after you do that slow motion dive off that old boat. So you're gonna walk towards the back of the room, and you're gonna walk up these steps off to the side here. Just gonna move around up here, and it's going to be right here.
Serrano had taken Fabiano through the garage door. I had to find a way to open it.
Okay, this is going to be the first piece for the second weapon in Chapter 5. So this is like after you exit that, like after you open that garage door and you just come into this other warehouse. Instead of going up the stairs, you're gonna go out the back, and it's going to be here in this old worn out shipping container. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the second golden gun in Chapter 5. This is like right after you you get that cutscene of
I had to
opening the
keep
gate.
on going across the docks.
And right before you start crossing the docks, but you're just gonna walk straight forward into this like old abandoned shack right here, and you're just gonna turn into it, and it's gonna be right here on the ground. Okay. So this is going to be the final piece for the final golden gun in Chapter 5, alive if not exactly well. So this is like when you're on the docks and you're basically you're gonna come to this this turn on here. So instead of going right, the way you need to go to get further in the story, you're gonna go left, and you're gonna go to the end of this dock right here, or this dock right here, and you're gonna go right here. The first piece is like in this in the first area, like after you learn about the security system being shut down, but you're gonna come out here and you're gonna walk forward, and you're gonna you're gonna walk forward a little bit, and then you're going to turn left, and you're gonna go into this office right here, and it's going to be right here.
Clean, simple lines at the highest cost. A true modernist fantasy land. It felt like nothing could hide here, but I didn't understand a thing.
Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the golden gun in the Chapter 6, a dame, a dork, and a drunk. So this is right after the security system goes online, and you see that little cutscene with the Rodrigo, tell him, stay inside your office and whatever. But like, you're going to come this way, but like, instead of going left, you're gonna go right into this little where this little waterfall is, and it's on this table.
Office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Okay, so this is going to be the final golden gun for the Chapter 6, a dame, a dork, and a drunk. So this is like after after the lobby's invaded and you kill all the guys, you know, the guy with the minigun and whatever. But it's going to be like right in front of this this secretary's desk in this like glass case right here. So this is yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece of the first golden gun in Chapter 7, A Hangover Sent Direct from Mother Nature. This is like in the strip club, like right after you get into the first firefight. So instead of, like, you're going to go past this pool table on your way out, and you're just going to go to the back, and you're going to go into this bathroom, and it's going to be right here.
Secondhand beer and exploitation.
Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the, first, golden gun in Chapter 7, Hangover Sent Direct from Mother Nature. And this is after, like, this isn't long after you do that slow motion, like that slow motion, you know, where you ride that train up to the top floor of this old abandoned warehouse. But, like, you're going to go in like this little office and the door's going to be closed, and after a while an enemy's going to bust through the door so you can go through it. But after you, like, pretty much immediately after you walk out of it, close to the wall on the left, near the front of it is going to be the second piece, and this is where it's going to be. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece of the second golden gun of Chapter 7, A Hangover Sent Direct from Mother Nature. So this is after you get, like, off the factory or off the warehouse floor and you go up the stairs. Basically you're gonna come up to these barrels, and there are gonna be some enemies up here you're gonna need to shoot, but it's going to be right here. It's going to be the second part of the second golden gun of Chapter 7, Hangover Sent Direct from Mother Nature. And this is after you see the little cutscene, like Max looks to the gate and he notices, like, a guy, you know, standing, and he says, you know, they look different, they look tougher, they look more, you know, they look different, you know, they look different than the people who's normally been fighting. But basically, you're gonna come up on this, like, this burnt out car right here, and it's going to, like, you're gonna go straight a little bit, and you're gonna go to the you're gonna go off to the side a little bit, and it's going to be right here behind this stack of metal. Okay, so this is going to be the final piece for the second golden gun in Chapter 7, you know, Hangover Sent Direct from Mother Nature. And this is going to be right after, like, I think he's meant to set off a flare, but you're going to be walking and you're going to, like, a guy, he's going to shoot off something. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a flare, but, like, you can either go left, you know, just to walk down the stairs, or you can go right, and it'll drop you off right where the piece is meant to be, like, you see it right there. But yeah, I'll go around a little bit to show you, you know, what, like, where, to give a better idea as to what. It's going to be the final piece for the first golden gun in Chapter 7, Hangover Sent Direct from Mother Nature. So this is, like, in the area where, like, they start throwing Molotovs at you, but, you know, after you clear them out and, like, you have the option to go up the stairs, you're just gonna break off to the left a little bit, and it's just going to be right here. But yeah, nice. This is going to be the first part for the first golden gun in Chapter 8, Ain't No Reprieve Gonna Be Found. And this is, like, right after you kill the guy. You know, he has the guy that has the grenade launcher. So instead of going up the steps, you're gonna break off to the right. You're gonna come up here a little bit, and it's going to be right here, sitting on this stone in front of this. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be some kind of tomb. first piece of the second gun in Chapter 8. Ain't no reprieve gonna be found. And this is after you jump those guys that are like they're talking about like who's gonna keep the bounty money if they kill you. But so like you're gonna go behind this van that's on the side. You're gonna come back here around this tree. Okay, so this is going to be the second. This is going to be the second piece for the first golden gun in Chapter 8. So this is like after you leave the area where the cars are parked, but you're going to as soon as you go to the door, you're going to turn. You're going to go to the right, and you're going to go all the way to the end of this corridor right here. And it's going to be right here. Be the second piece for the second weapon in Chapter 8, and this is like right after you save in the area after you save passers from being executed by that mob goon. But you're gonna come down to this little this area right here, and you're gonna go. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be called a gazebo, but you're going to go here, and you're gonna circle around, and it's going to be right here on the ground. Okay, so this is going to be the final piece for the first golden gun in Chapter 8. This is like right after those guys try to make you dig your own graves. You know, after you get away, you're gonna come up on this this funeral home. I'm pretty sure it's what it's meant to be. But instead of going downstairs, you're going to turn to the left and go inside this shack. And basically, you're just gonna go in here, and you're going to go into this little bathroom right here, and this is where it's going to be. So this is going to be the final piece for the second golden gun in Chapter 8. Ain't no reprieve gonna be found, and this is like right after, this is after you get upstairs and you hide, but you're going to be taking cover, and you're gonna break off to the right, and it's going to be where this Bible is setting. This is going to be the first piece for the first golden gun in Chapter 9. Here I was again, halfway down the world, and this is like right after you get into the first firefight with the corrupt cops. Like, you'll see a cutscene where some poor schmuck just gets like mowed down, and you instead of going straight like regards to the story, you're going to cut off to the left, and you're going to go into this little side area right here, and you're going to just gonna keep this going, because the first piece for the second gun is like right up this way.
The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
So this is like where the first piece for the second gun would be. So you're going to go left or go right into this bathroom.
If I filled my body with enough poison, maybe I'd forget I added another dead girl to my rap sheet.
It'd be in this shower right here. It'd be the second piece for the second golden gun in Chapter 9. This is after you have that slow motion shootout, like where you shoot the rocket out of the air, and you fall through the roof. After you fall through the roof, but like you're going to just walk straight down. You're going to come down these steps, and you're going to instead of continuing to go forward, you're going to turn left, and you're going to turn around a little bit, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the first golden weapon in Chapter 9, and this is after you see like some prisoners. They try to make a break for it, and they're just mowed down, like they're being escorted behind that truck. But you're just gonna walk forward a little bit, and you're gonna basically break off into these branches. It's gonna be right here. And I'm just gonna get the last piece for the second golden weapon here as well, because it's just right up here. So, you know, instead of going up the steps, you're going to turn. You're gonna step onto this concrete, and then you're gonna go to the left. And it's gonna be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the final piece for the second golden gun in Chapter 9. Here I was again halfway down the world, and this is going to be in the after you see the people being loaded in the back of that truck, and you like get to this like place with the planks. You're going to cut across those planks right there, and you're going to cut into back into this fenced off area, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the first golden gun in Chapter 10. It's driver shoot sister. So basically, this is like in the first area in that basically that bus scrapyard. So you're going to it's going to be in this last bus, like right before you you come into you run into like a wall of buses south of it. South of the first bus that you hit in. But yeah, that's it. Oh. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the second golden gun, and this is after you do that slow motion. You know, you ride down that chain in slow motion. So, you know, you're gonna next to this forklift, you're going to cut to the right into this little shed right here or whatever, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the second golden gun in Chapter 10. So this is in the area where the buses are hanging up, and I'm just gonna start where Giovanna, she lowers the stairs down for you, so to make it easier. So walk up to them, but don't walk up them. Walk right next to them. So you're just gonna walk straight. Forward, just straight, and you know, to this back table, and it would be right here. I don't know why I did that. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the first golden gun in chapter 10. So this is this is in the room with where the bus is just sitting by itself. So you're just gonna come down the stairs, and you're gonna go inside of it, and you're gonna go to the right all the way to the end, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the final piece for the second golden weapon.
Make sure there's no more of them.
This is in the office building you come into. So instead of turning left and going down the stairs, you're gonna cut into the back, and you're going to go into the right office, the right office area, the sectioned off office or whatever. But it's going to be right here. I'm just gonna keep it going because the last piece isn't. It's right downstairs. So you're just gonna. This is the final piece for the first golden weapon. You're just gonna come into this room, and it's gonna be behind this desk. Going to be the first piece of the first golden gun in chapter 11. Suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed. So basically, this is in the kitchen after you have the first shootout. So you're going to come to the back like the last guy you kill is going to come out of here, but like it's going to be back in this. I think it's meant to be a freezer. Oh no, it's not meant to be a freezer. It's but anyway, you're going to come back here. This is where it's going to be. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the first golden gun. This is after you get out of the room that's on fire. You know, you turn off the valves and shit, and you basically you come up to the dock, or not the dock, the deck. I mean, but instead of going forward into the room, you're gonna cut off to the right. You gotta push that out of the way. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the second golden gun on chapter 11. Okay, so this is after like the really long shootout, and you get
Maybe
to like,
there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat.
you get to the like this is right before you get onto the bridge. Like you're going to go off to the left a little bit, and you know he'll knock down this picture, and there'll be a safe, and it'll open. Part for the second golden gun in chapter 11. So this is like when you want, like after you find Passos and Marcelo, they're loading the truck, but like you want to clear out all the guys first, but like you're going to turn around and you're going to go all the way back near the truck that you first like hid behind, but you're just gonna keep going this way, and it's gonna be on the opposite side of this building. The final piece for the first golden gun, and this is after you do that slow motion zip line, but you're going to break off, and you're just gonna walk forward. Instead of going inside the building, you're going to break off to the right, to close, like at this fence right here. Okay, so this is going to be the final piece for the second golden weapon in chapter 11. Suntan oils, stale margaritas, and greed. So this is like after you open that gate, after you get inside that building, after you rode that zip line. But you're gonna come up the stairs, and instead of going straight, you're gonna go off to the right a little bit. And you're gonna go down these stairs right here, and this is where it'll be. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the first golden gun in chapter 12, the great American savior of the poor. And this is like right after you get off that elevator, after you were sneaking around for a little bit. So you're gonna cut left, and you're gonna go into this old bathroom, and it's going to be right here against the wall. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the second golden weapon in chapter 12. Okay, so this is after you open like that construction that it says the gate. It says like danger. So you open it up, and you know you got enemies. You're gonna need to kill, but like you're gonna go to the end of this hallway. There's gonna be a guy here that you're gonna need to kill, but you're gonna get to this. You're gonna get to the end of it, and you're gonna turn around, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the second part of the first golden gun in chapter 12. So this is like after you go upstairs, you know, further upstairs, but like you'll get to like a door, like you'll blow up with a tank, like a propane tank, and then you'll just go up some stairs. But so you're gonna come to this hallway, and you're gonna go straight for a little bit, and then you're gonna break off to the right, and you're gonna go into this bathroom. This is the second piece of the weapon that's been in a bathroom. I wonder why. Okay, so this is going to be the second part for the second. This is going to be the second part for the second golden weapon. This is after you see that cutscene, you know, you find all those people trapped in that room, and you climb up the elevator, but you're gonna go behind this desk, and it's going to be right here. This is going to be the third piece for the second golden gun in chapter 12.
There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
This is going to be the third piece for the second golden gun in chapter 12. And this is like right after you see the doctor, you know, the guy, yeah, you see the doctor and he's trying to get away and he tries to bribe you. And then, you know, Serrano kills him. But you're going to come into this like old, well, I mean, run down part of the I mean, like, you're going to come into this part of the building and you're gonna go straight a little bit, and then you're gonna break off to the right, and you're going to come across this chair right here, this like old armchair right here, and behind it is going to be the third. Okay, so this is going to be the final golden piece for the first golden weapon in chapter 12, the Great American Savior of the Poor, and this is like in the area like where you plant the final explosives, and right after you have to kill those guys that are with the snipers. So you're gonna come in here, and you're gonna basically break off to the right.
I was at the top of this house of cards. Now is the time to play my ace.
Gonna break off to the right and just gonna walk all the way to this wall, and then, you know, off to the right again, out on this little balcony right here is where it's going to be. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the first golden gun in chapter 13, a fat bald dude with a bad temper. So this is like right after you basically start moving around, and like you get these gates open, and like the prisoners start busting out. But like instead of going right, you're gonna go left, right here. This is going to be the first. This is going to be the first part for the second golden gun in chapter 13. So this is like not long. Like you just go left like you normally would, and you just go down this way, and then like you turn. Or no, I mean you go right. But like you go down this hallway, and then you turn right to this little shower room right here. And it would be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece for the second golden weapon in chapter 13. So this is like right after you destroy that armored truck with that rocket launcher. But you're going to come in here, and you're going to you're just going to walk straight, and you're going to come up on this fence. And it's going to be behind this dumpster right here. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the first golden weapon in chapter 13. So this is like after you like get out of that garage and you come up the stairs and you come across those two cops. But instead of going forward, you're gonna immediately turn around and you're gonna go behind this. You're gonna go behind this guard. It's gonna be right here. Okay, this is going to be the second piece for the first golden weapon in chapter 13. So this is like when you go inside that little, I think it's like an exercise room, but like you're gonna go into the men's locker room or men's bathroom, I guess. But you're gonna walk in, and you're going to come to this shower. Okay, so this is going to be the second part for the third golden gun in chapter 13, and this is like immediately after you go out of that little gym area. So like you're gonna walk straight forward. I mean, there's some guys you're gonna deal with, but like you're gonna walk straight forward.
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
In this little kitchen type area, but you're going to it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the third part for the third golden gun in chapter 13, and this is like when you get into the security room area. Don't go towards it, because like that's when like
I figured I should check out the security monitors while I had the chance.
You're going to be swarmed, but like so instead break off to the right, and you're gonna go into this like this office area right here.
They had their body armor. I had mine.
Okay, so this is going to be the third part of the first golden gun. So like this is still in the same area where I grabbed the last piece, but no, go forward a little bit instead of going. Don't go into the security room yet. Break off to the left, and go into this room right here. Okay, so this is going to be the final this is going to be the final golden piece for the second golden weapon in chapter 13. A fat bald dude with a temper. So like this is in the shooting range, like after yeah, this is in the shooting range. So like instead of going straight forward, you're going to turn to the left a little bit, and it's just going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the first golden gun in chapter 14. One last card left to play, and like to ride this conveyor belt right here, and just like ride it all around. Like this is the one you ride in on, like you sneak in on, and like you end up getting a firefight in. But you're just going to ride it, or you don't have to ride it. You can just walk, but like you're going to get on it, and it's going to be right here. Gonna keep it going because the second piece isn't that far away. So you're gonna go into this room. You're gonna need to go here anyway, but like you're gonna go up the stairs. You're going to circle and just go the way you normally would. You just keep going, and then like you're gonna get to this crossroads, right? Or not? You're gonna get to this right here, and you're going to go to the right. You're going to break off into this little office right here, and you're going to turn to the right again, and it's going to be right here. The final piece for the first golden gun in chapter 14. So this is like after you like get out of that out of where the luggage is, but you're going to just walk straight forward. You're going to turn up these steps. You're gonna have. There's gonna be some guys in here you're gonna need to kill, but you're going to turn right. And you're just gonna go down this pathway. You're gonna turn right at bathroom, left. Did a little switcheroo on you there. Basically, and then you're going to turn right again, and you're gonna come to this shower, and you're gonna walk to the very back, and you're gonna turn left again, and it's going to be right here. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece for the second golden gun in chapter 14. So this is going to be in the first terminal.
They weren't going to wait for me to wave them goodbye. If I wanted to be part of the sending off party, I had to step.
You're going to need to go up these escalators. One of these escalators. Just make it easy. Just go up the first one you come. But you're going to come up the escalator, and you're going to turn right onto this this walkway right here. Or no, turn left. I mean, you're going to turn left onto the walkway, and then you're going to keep walking, until you get to the end of it. And then you're going to turn left again. You're going to go all the way to the end of this one.
I had no reason to hang around these gates. They weren't here, and the shops were closed.
But yeah, there it is. 2 more pieces to go. Yeah. This is going to be the second piece for the second golden gun in chapter 14. So this is going to be like when you're walking up on this gate that's closed, and instead of walking all the way up to it, you're going to turn left onto these into these row of seats, and you're going to circle around behind this desk, and it's going to be right here. But it would be north of the Ghosto shop, just to give you general idea, but I'm pretty sure you... Yeah, just to give you a better general idea as to where you need to be. So this is going to be the final piece for the second golden gun in Chapter 14, and the final golden gun in the game. Okay, so this is going to be like after you after you jump the trams, like after you the one you were on first crashes. So this is going to be at the very back of the at the very back of it. So you know, just go to the very back. And that's going to be the right side. So the very back. So the very back, yeah. And you get the license to kill achievement. So yeah, fucking finally, my god.